yesterday we covered the basics of how to apply it, we've covered the basics of how to get the arm out, and a simple turnover into it. We're going to look at briefly some of the defences, okay, and some of the mistakes. Now in Newaza, one of the biggest mistakes people make when they think about defending is they think about just trying to be strong and blocking someone, okay? That's not defending, okay? The same way as attacking isn't just standing there trying to pull them with your arms. You actually have to do something, okay? So to defend properly, this is not a defence. This is hoping that your partner is not good enough to get your arm out, okay? So just staying here like this isn't good enough in Newaza, okay? Because if you're against somebody who knows what they're doing, they'll get your arm out and they'll win, okay? So, we're in this position, we're working on the arm, we're here. One of the first things people do to try and defend is to try and get this leg out of the way, okay? So what they'll do is they'll grab the leg, they'll move it out of the way, and they'll pin it under their head, okay? Like this. That's their first defense. Now this is good as a starting point, but this isn't good as a finishing point, okay? The reason being is I can still attack, okay? From here, if my partner's laying here quite happily, instead of attacking the arm, what I can do is thread my hand across, grab my trouser leg here, and strangle my partner, okay? If they stay here, I can bring my leg across, I can scoop my leg, I can come down, and I can finish the Zangaki, okay? So this isn't good enough, just coming to this point, okay? So what we're going to do, first thing, we're going to be in the Juji Gatame position, our partner's going to take our leg, they're going to scoop it under their head. All you're going to do is the arm that's on top, scoops across their neck, like this. Now keep your hand really straight, you're going to grab your trouser leg, and you're just going to push it into their throat, okay? This one's more of a choke than a strangle. So from here, I shoot across, I grab it, and I pin, okay? Your partner will tap. The next one, the leg that's across the tummy, is going to go across the shoulder, here, nice and strong. Hand scoops under, you grab your ankle, you pull it in nice and tight, okay? Now, you can't roll towards the head, you won't create any space, you roll towards the legs. From here, you come over, and you apply the Sangaki. Everybody understand? Nice and simple to start off with. Let's go with our partners.
Can you help me?
Yeah, I can help you, Connor.
I'll only do it a couple of times because I want you guys to actually get on with it and see where you're struggling, okay? And then that way I can find some really easy mistakes that you're making. When you're in here, remember we're trying to do Juji Gatame. Your partner doesn't want you to unlock them. So they're taking your leg off, coming under, and they're here, okay? Now once I'm here, a lot of you are trying to use the hand that's closest to the leg to strangle, okay? Now we know in judo it's never a good idea to start crossing our arms, okay? It affects our balance and it makes it easier for our partner to either throw us or turn us over or anything like that. So it's the hand that's closest, okay? And just imagine you trying to saw their head off, okay? So if I'm in here, all I'm going to do is my hand's going to be nice and strong, I'm going to run it across his neck until I grab my trouser leg. Now, elbow goes down to my leg, there, okay? So once I'm in here, it's my elbow that comes down. And I just crush, alright? So that's the first one, we're on that side. Now, when we're here, the only leg that you can use is the one by the legs, okay? So that just comes as far up as you can. Now, if I was just to roll to the side, it'd be really loose, my partner would sit up and they would escape. So if I just done this, he would just sit up and escape with it. So I need to have some sort of control. So when I come under, I can bend my leg, then I can slide my arm under as I straighten it again, okay? Now I've got that control. I'm pulling in nice and tight, and I'm pulling into his neck. Now, here, it doesn't matter if my partner starts to roll, because I've still got control. It doesn't matter where we finish for me to apply it, okay? When I bring it down, if I keep hold, I can make it nice and tight. If you can't get the strangle, then we'll just go back to the arm, okay? We don't let go of our legs. We keep it. Everybody understand? A couple more, let's go. A couple of you, what you're doing, when you're taking this leg off, so take this leg off then, that hand there. What you're doing is you're taking it off and then just putting this back. If that happened, you just put it back again. Okay? This hand would be there securing it. That's what creates the space for this and for this. Okay, does that make sense? Yeah, so you shouldn't be going to there, then there, because I'll just put it back. Okay? This time, another mistake people make, instead of attacking this, trying to get this one off, what they do is just push that one down there. Once again, this isn't a defense. I can still apply the arm lock from here. Okay? Nothing changes for me. I'll still be working on the arm to get it out exactly the same. Okay? I won't be changing what I'm doing. I can come in, 1, 2, down, from here, and apply it. The only thing I might change is instead of coming straight back like this, what I might do is just change the angle of my body. Okay, so now I'm coming in at 45 degrees. That way I can squeeze my legs a little bit tighter and I can keep that pressure on. Okay, so this time your partner's going to move your legs towards their legs. Okay, so we're going to be here, let's start again, pen. We're going to be in position here, he tightens off, you're just going to come down, change your angle, hand comes in, now from here we can come back down, push away, and come up at 45. If you want to do the other one, that's fine too, hand comes in, we pop it out, but make sure you're now coming at this angle, yeah, not straight back. Everybody understand? So you bring the other leg in now. Use any of the 2 escapes we've done yesterday. Arm break, sorry. Let's go. To create tension, we've got to create some sort of pain on our partner. So if we've done our Juji roll and we're in this position, okay, we don't wait until they've trapped our leg to start trying to get the arm out. At this point, I should be trying to get all the tension I need, okay? All the time trying to get this arm out whilst he's trying to defend, okay? Now, remember yesterday when I said that if he's able to keep this in a straight line, he's quite strong from that point, okay? So we looked at turning the head, turning the wrist, okay? This time, what's quite difficult when we're doing our long version, getting this out, okay? Once we're in here, we've got that. Sometimes it's difficult to keep that down because I haven't got the control with this leg, okay? But I still need to create tension and a way of breaking this strong posture, okay? By changing my angle round to 45 degrees, instead of my partner defending like this, they're now having to defend up like this, okay? Which now makes it even harder for them to pop out or to keep control of, okay? So I know I've not got as much control of my legs anymore, okay? I can't keep that, he's got one of them. So I need to create the control around his shoulder. So instead of staying straight like this, I'm changing my angle and I'm coming round to keep that pressure coming up, okay? My hands are still on, I'm still revving the wrist back, and I'm in nice and tight, okay? Now, when I roll to my side, I'm not rolling down to his side, down by his feet, I'm rolling down to my side, okay? That way I keep that tension. Then, when I push that leg away again, it pops out. I'm still squeezing my knees together, okay? My hips are still coming together. When I'm trying to apply, I'm still getting that finger on my chest as I apply. Everybody understand? Be strong with it. Look after each other. Let's go. Okay? And there's a specific order we should do it in. Okay? So when I'm in here, I need to use both of those escapes now. Okay? Now, if I grab his trouser leg, I come up and I come here. I know he's going to strangle me. So what I need to do is go for this one. But the problem is, as I go for this one, he just puts his leg back. And now he can still arm lock me. Okay? He moves it back because I haven't got any control. So, I must make sure when I'm here, firstly, you need to make sure you're nice and strong and secure. Okay? Now from here, I grab the ankle, I drive it down. Okay? And I turn my hips into him. This time, I'm going to come up, away, and scoop it. Now, once my legs are out, I'm going to come back again. This is to help me with my momentum. Come up and down, okay? Now, when I'm coming up and through, I'm keeping my hand on my lapel and I'm trying to pull my elbow all the way through. I'm looking for his arm to slip all the way up to my wrist if I can, okay? So from here, one of the biggest mistakes we try and do when we're trying to escape an arm lock is we start trying to turn away from our partner. But by turning away from my partner, look, I've turned my head, which when we were doing our second way of getting the arm out, is the way we wanted the head. So it starts to stretch all the ligaments in their neck, okay? And I also create more tension on my shoulder, which also creates more pain for me, which then gets my arm out, okay? When I'm here, actually, I need to be facing my partner as much as I can, okay? I've got it nice and secure until I'm ready, okay? Then when Penny's bringing leg over, from here, I come down, hips go out, and I trap, okay? Now I've turned into it. Now I'm here. This is harder for my partner to get my arm out. It's not impossible, okay? It's harder. Now from here, I'm going to bring the leg back and I'm going to scoop, okay? Now roll my legs through and then up. Now at this point, my elbow's all the way through, and then it's down to you how you want to escape the leg, okay? But your leg will be trapped, okay? You can use any way of getting the leg out you want. Let's give it a try. Well, then the habit, when you're shown something, the first thing you do is ask the coach to come over and help you, okay? The easiest way for you to start creating understanding is actually have a go at it, okay? Because once you have a go at it, we're useless until we can see where it's going wrong, okay? And we can't see where it's going wrong from you telling us what you think might happen. So just start practicing it, start having a go, start trying to do it, okay? Now try and treat this in 3 sections, okay? So we're here, we've got our arm being ripped off, okay? So, sorry Ken, let me just move this whilst I'm talking. So, arms trying to come off. First thing, keep this nice and tight, okay? So we're here, I'm turning towards my partner. The hand comes down to the ankle. Remember, you can't grab upside his trouser leg, okay? You'll be stopped, there'll be a penalty. I grab the ankle. From here, I push down. Now at this point, once I'm down, I keep my body and my legs turned towards my partner, okay? Remember, he can still arm lock me, but this is a better defense than just keeping it laying flat and trying to turn away from my partner, okay? If I could, at this point, if I felt that this wasn't locked off that strong, what I would be trying to do is pull my elbow to the ground, okay? I wouldn't be trying to get the leg off. I'd be trying to get my elbow to the ground, because remember, it's the arm that's the problem, not the leg, okay? This is what we need to make sure we're defending, okay? So here, sorry Pen, we're in. We turn towards our partner. Now, Penny's super strong, okay? Far too strong for me to be able to just wiggle my arm out. So I have to come back to the leg. I come up and I come down. Now, same as before, if I let go like this, he's just going to put it back over again, okay? So from here, I must make sure I keep hold of it, yeah? Now, from here, it's difficult just to sit up because he's on your arm and it's difficult just to lift. So we're just going to use our legs to create our momentum. So we come up one way and then we come free, okay? Once I'm in here, it's down to me how I get the arm out, okay? Anything you want to get the arm out, but you must make sure you come round and you finish it, otherwise there's no point, okay? Another couple of goes.